Hey guys, welcome back to Build Factor. Dominic and Aaron here, and today's a special day. I'm finishing the D series rethread and time cert, and Aaron's got some stuff going on.
We got a special side project going on. So I'd like to introduce you to my buddy Tony. Mr. Tony, how are you doing today?
Hey, how's it going?
This is a good friend of mine, Tony. We've been working together on stuff for a long time, just like Dom and myself. This Subaru here, Tony, what year, make, and model is this?
It's a 2000 Subaru Impreza WRX. It's got the 2.0 in it. We built it up from the start to the bottom.
Yeah. Basically, when we got this car, it was a box of parts. A previous owner, another friend of ours that we know, had it. He had it for many years, worked on it. He had issues with the heads; they cracked. Kind of some typical Subaru stuff going on. Basically, the motor had to come out, be completely torn down, and he got into it. The previous owner got into it and was like, you know, I'm kind of over this car. He moved on to something bigger and better, and we got a hold of it. Like I said, it was literally a box of parts that had been torn down, sitting. There was a lot of stuff wrong with it. No engine, no nothing, just all torn apart. So Tony had been looking for something like this, a really good project he could start on. He'd been looking for something. He likes Subaru. We like Subaru, so it was a good opportunity. So Tony picked it up, and we just poured our heart and soul into it over the next couple months of just rebuilding it. Getting a new motor. We built a new motor for it. That's a brand new motor. So when Tony got the car, we put a 0-mile motor on there that had been all gone through. We did some upgrade goodies. He's got a bigger cartridge and cold end on the turbo, some cob upgrades, cob access port tuner.
Yep, access port.
He's basically gone through, done new silicone, things like that, new
Up
mission
pipe,
motor.
full down pipe exhaust. The up pipe on the original 2004 WRXs have a catalytic converter in it. That fell apart and got ingested into the turbo, so that's why we had to rebuild the turbo. So when we did that, we just added the different cartridges and then just a full down pipe, NVIDIA down pipe.
Yeah, and we wanted to do that when we built the motor. We knew the turbo, it was already kind of having some issues, but we had Tony had a lot of time and money invested in it, and just like you've heard me and Dom talk about, you know, it's one of those things that you got to pace yourself. And so Tony did the important stuff first. The turbo was in good enough shape to get us by, and then when we kind of got back to square zero, everything was good, everything was buttoned down. Then we went through and upgraded the turbo exhaust, intake, and tune. But today we're doing something very special, kind of the last key on this car. Tony's been wanting to do for a long time. We're getting it some ground control. So he's got a set of TN adjustable coilovers with TN shocks, struts. Front ones are in. We kind of started this late. We're getting ready to do the rear ones, but here's what we're working with. We've got the Street Bases Z, a very good product from TN, very affordable. Tony street drives this. He daily drives it. He takes it up to the mountain to go snowboarding and skiing. So this is something that's going to work good for him. It's a high quality product, but it's not super high end where it's a track only kind of thing.
What do you think about these?
I'm super excited. I'm super stoked. They already look good.
They look nice.
They look really good. They're high quality. They fit perfect.
Oh yeah.
No modifications.
The bushings look good. I mean, it's definitely not an eBay coilover. That's for sure.
No, it's not.
So Tony, what have we gotten done? What do you think about the front? How was it?
It wasn't bad at all. It was pretty easy, pretty straightforward install. Like I said, the high quality, the better quality coilovers, you don't have to make any modifications or adjustments to.
Yep.
Pretty straightforward.
So this is stock height right here. I would say there's probably about a 2.5 to 3 inch from top to wheel to the wheel well gap, and he wanted to definitely get rid of some of that wheel gap. So this is where they're at right now. The front's in. Dropped it.
Stock was probably about there.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's dropped it at least 2 inches. Probably.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The front was raked. The car sat even, but the front wheel gap was a little bit larger than the rear. You know, from other Subarus I've looked at, I think that's just kind of how the design of it is. Tony, you know, when we've driven this car, we've taken it around, you know, some corners. There's a little bit of instability in higher speed corners, and he definitely wants to get that back. And I think that this setup's going to do it.
Oh yeah, dropping it lower.
Yep. Getting in the better struts, getting that center of gravity a little bit lower, taking some of that body roll out. We're going to start here, maybe move on to some sway bars and end links and things like that. But this is going to be about you know, the first 60% of that journey, getting that body roll out and stuff. Because like I said, the car is pretty, you know, suitable for what Tony does at this point. It seems like in us testing and tuning and the things that we've done, he's fairly happy with the way it runs and operates. He's done some short throw shifter, things like that, really got the thing comfortable to his driving style. But this was the last key thing that he wanted to get done, was this body roll and the instability he was feeling sometimes when he was driving it.
Dude, this is you're gonna feel so much
Yeah, it's gonna make a
difference
huge
just
difference.
from this.
I'm excited to go take it for a test drive.
Yep.
Yeah. There we go. No back seat.
No back seat. Trying to get access to the top hats here.
Sweet. Oh, I see some new coilovers poking through. Alright guys, so I'm back at the motor here. We've got all of the head studs drilled out. We have this one tapped and the insert put in. And then all of these with the T are tapped. So I've only got 5 more to tap. And then we're going to go ahead and get the time cert shaved down on the top. And then we'll be able to go ahead and put the time cert in. So we're almost there, guys. Almost got this completely time certed, and hopefully I'll be able to get the head on today. So big things going on here, a lot of time coming, and I'm very excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep getting this tapped.
Is it over there?
Yeah, maybe on that side.
So I ended up getting everything drilled and tapped out. So now all 10 of these head stud holes are drilled and tapped. So now we are ready to go ahead and modify our time certs to get that top lip taken off, and we can go ahead and start getting these certs put into this motor and red Loctited. So we're just there. We are so close to being able to get this head back on and buttoned up, and that much closer to getting the motor in the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and start filing these these time certs down and getting them ready to go in. Relationship goals, guys, right here. The owners of Rising Sun Auto Works putting in work.
Yeah, we just don't talk all the time, you know. We do some work every once in a while. Okay, this is that side. Glad we got that done.
Not that side.
Yeah. Okay, put this in the trunk, grab the other one.
Because of the brake.
Yeah, the way the line hooks up.
That's a heavy coilover, dude. That thing's straight.
Oh, they both gotta be done, right? You were
Yeah, they
just,
both
you were
gotta be
just
done.
building them.
Yeah.
Those are 40 pounds.
So,
40, 50 pounds each.
no,
Yeah.
30.
You think?
Yeah, at most, maybe 20.
This?
20. Maybe
Oh,
15. 15
I'd
pounds.
say 18 pounds.
You think
Really?
18?
Oh,
I think
15.
like about
It's not any more than 20. Feel that.
yeah, no.
That's not a 20-pound dumbbell.
Like,
Oh.
lift up to
Maybe 20.
Okay,
Let's go with 20.
moment of truth. Go get Autumn, get the scale.
Okay.
Whoever's closest, no, whoever's farthest buys energy drinks.
I'm
Or
broke, so
drinks, or just waters or sodas or iced tea.
I owe you.
I'm game.
These are 50 pounds.
I'm gonna yeah.
I'm
no.
gonna say 20.
So am I stuck with 50 now?
40.
Because
You said 40 after
am
that.
I stuck with 40?
I don't want to give you. You said 20, 20, 18, 15.
I said 20.
You did? He said 20. You
I'm gonna
said
say
18.
22. I'll give him 20.
22,
20.
20. I said 15. I might be buying drinks.
22. I'm saying.
Definitely not 15.
20.
20.
He's saying, and 15, Aaron.
Okay, but I get a handicap. I was just holding on to this while he was torquing, so my muscles are not calibrated right.
Yeah, sure.
Oh no!
So it's a tiebreaker.
Yeah. So
Alright,
I guess
I'm
nobody
buying-
buys it.
I'm
Yeah,
buying
you're
energy.
buying.
Or I'm buying. That's on me, guys. 21 pounds.
21 pounds.
I should have taken the top hat off. That would have saved me some pounds.
So we got 44 pounds altogether. Oh, wait, no, no,
Weigh
sorry.
a stock one.
80,
let's weigh a stock.
80,
Yeah, let's weigh a stock one.
84 pounds altogether.
Let's weigh a stock one. See if it's a reduction or an increase.
84 pounds altogether. I bet you those are lighter.
Oh, come on.
I bet you those are lighter. Yep.
17.6.
So he gained 9, let's see, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 4, 8, 12, 16 pounds. Yeah, he
But-
gained 16 pounds.
But it's low end mass, so center of gravity is technically better, and there's less body roll, right? Let's say.
Yeah. So I would take 8 pounds
To get
for
this much ground control.
to grab that, yeah.
I need to get some water.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these time certs filed down. I'm gonna show you here that the top of this cert actually has a lip on it. And that's what's been holding me up with getting these time certs down into the block. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this filed down to where it's completely flush with the actual thread itself, so it has no way to bind up. And I'm gonna have to go ahead and do this with 9 of these, since Aaron already got one of them done. So it's gonna be a kind of a long process, but it needs to happen. So alright, so Aaron got me a wheel grinder, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these this edge off with the wheel grinder. This thing is vibrating away from me here. Nothing. Put in, I just ground down. I just cleaned out the hole, cleaned out the threads, ran the tap through it one last time to make sure there was nothing hanging it up, and it was definitely nice and clean, spun in hand tight, and now we've got that taper taken off of the time cert itself, and it's going in perfect, and it will continue to go in perfect. How's it feeling, Aaron?
Really good. Oh, that's right. This one's bigger. I don't remember if I got the. Did I get the bigger one out, or did I just do it by hand? I think I just did it by hand. Let me get a pair of pliers.
Why not we get the bigger one? Oh, it won't work.
Because it cups over, so I think I just took pliers and spun it.
Or use the drill. Look at how perfect that's going, dude.
Yeah, and so we touched down, and I feel pretty good about. Let me see. Let me see if I can. I might pull this cert out. Let's see. Is it? Is it? Is it? Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, what I was gonna do. Nope. So, what that tells me is that the Loctite has been spread through the threads the whole way. So that tells me that we have successfully threaded this down all the way. There's no gummed up Loctite where we didn't thread down. So now I'm confident to bring this installing tool all the way in to where it spreads the threads out and locks the cert in permanently. This is what I did last time. I just took one extra check to be sure that we were running all the threads and that the Loctite looks smeared the whole way, because then that tells me, okay, it went all the way down. So.
Almost there, guys. Project Single Cam is almost there. Alright guys, so it's been a really long day. I took a break from filming for a while. I had to run some errands, stuff like that. But we've got the block completely certed. We have one that's given an issue, so we're going to pull this one out and redo it. Really the only way to get a time cert out is to Loctite a bolt in it and then take it out, because they're just not meant to come out after they go in. So we've got one that we need to fix, but other than that, they're all done. So really excited about that. Tony with the Subaru WRX left before I came back, so they got the suspension all done. I guess it's really nice. He's gonna come back by within the next couple of days so that I can do an finalize the video. Basically, I want to show you guys what it looks like all put back together, and yeah, all in all, it was a great day today here at Rising Sun and Build Factor. So I couldn't be happier. This engine is almost ready to be put together and put into the car. A little behind schedule, but that's what happens, guys. Yeah, the first startup should be coming pretty soon. So until then, guys, keep building, keep having fun. Like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Leave a comment, let us know what you think, and until then, have a great evening, a great day, and from Build Factor, keep building.